Money Geeks. I am the General, Mr. Mells, and I am back with another episode of Pro Money Geeks. Alright, so now we here again, as you can see, we back at it with the crypto, looking at coin market cap. So today we're going to look at one that's a sleeping giant that's going to be huge, because look at the sheer amount. I'm just scrolling down till we see it, and then once we reach it, you will be able to see the benefit of it as well. Here we go, Quant. That is the lucky winner today, ladies and gentlemen. You can see we are currently at $77.45 for today. It is currently up 5.76% over the last 7 days. Within the last 24 hours, though, it has dropped 13.20%. The volume daily trading so far is 32 million, a little bit above that. You can see the circulating supply right here. It's only 12 million shares in the circulating supply. And then, of course, you have your graph here. So we're just going to go to the next tab, which is Quant itself. Let me refresh the tab, see where we are. 77.42. Yep, it shows the 13.23% decline. All right, so here we get to see the movements. So the entire market cap for the 12 million shares that do exist is worth roughly under $1 billion. All right, the fully diluted market cap is actually 1.1 billion. Within the last 24 hours, 32 million was shared. Like I said, this is the circulating supply, and this is letting you know the entire supply amount. All right, so here, as you all know before, always click on the first one. This takes you to the website. That's the important part, so you can do a little research to see if you like the project. All right, and then if you know me, if you've been to my videos before, I've done this. This is the redundant task that you would want to do when considering any crypto that you look to invest in. All right. So you see it's a sea of red. So this is an opportune time for you to actually get a position, because it's not going to go away. Yes, the market is faltering. Yes, this is the so-called year of the bull run. If you were to take profits when they were peaking, good on you. If you have long-term holds that you did not monetize on and you just kept the bag, I've done that too in some of my long-term hold investments. So of course the portfolio value is half of what it was previously, but remember, we're in it for the long haul. All right, so here, if you wanted to do your due diligence, you can see here it's market ranked at number 68. All right, so we're going to click on show more. And before we even come over here, let's go to the left. We're going to see what is Quant. So Quant launched in June 2018 with the goal of connecting blockchains and networks on a global scale without reducing the efficiency and interoperability of the network. It is the first project to solve the interoperability problem through the creation of the first blockchain operating system. The project is built as an operating system distributed ledger technology and overledger network for connecting different blockchain networks. The project is billed as the first OS to be built for blockchains. The main aim of Quant using Overledger is to bridge the gap that exists between different blockchains. The backbone of the project is the Overledger network, which Quant bills as the ecosystem on which the future digits economy ecosystem will be built. Overledger allows developers to build decentralized multi-chain applications known as MApps for their customers. For developers to build a map on the network, they must hold a certain amount of Quant tokens. So who are the founders of Quant? Gilbert Verdian, one of the founders of the Quant network, had the idea for the blockchain project while he was working on the healthcare sector. Verdian identified the importance of interoperability in ensuring the patients registered on different platforms are covered. Verdian has over 20 years of industry experience in upgrading the security, technology, and business strategies of businesses around the globe in order to achieve tangible results. Prior to the Quant network, Verdian served as the Chief Information Security Officer, CISO, of Vocalink, a MasterCard company, the Chief Information Officer of NSW Ambulance, the CISO of eHealth NSW, and the security lead of the Ministry of Justice UK. And then here, we're going to expand this to see what else is here. The second co-founder, Dr. Paolo Tasca, is an entrepreneur, digital economist who specializes in distributed systems. Dr. Tasca has served as the special advisor on blockchain technologies for the EU Parliament, the United Nations, and numerous central banks worldwide. He is the co-author of several books on fintech and is the co-author and governing board chair of Retail Block Consortium. So what makes Quant unique? Since the introduction of blockchain and the distributed ledger technology, innovators have found use cases in almost every known industry. However, there has been the problem of seamless interoperability between these projects. Quant was created to be the missing link between the different blockchains. Quant's operating system, Overledger, was designed to act as a gateway for any blockchain-based project to access all other blockchains. It also works in connecting an application to other applications in the same blockchain ecosystem, like Ethereum. More than multiple blockchain interactions, Quant creates different layers for apps to interact at different levels. Quant has different layers for transactions, messaging, filtering, and ordering, and an application for sharing and referencing identical messages related to other applications. The Quant app store has the ability to read and monitor transactions across multiple ledgers. Using Overledger, developers write smart contracts across a wide variety of chains, including those that don't support them, such as Bitcoin. Developers can also use the store to create and release multi-chain applications, MApps. So the reason why I read this in detail is to provide a clear picture and an understanding of what Quant is. All right. So, and then here, if you scroll down, it shows you how many Quant tokens are in circulation, as we went over before, 14 million. These show you how these 14 million are distributed. So 9.9 million of them are sold to the public. 2.6 million are assigned to the company's reserve to keep the project running. 1.3 tokens are reserved for the company's founders, and then 651,000 tokens were issued to the company's advisors. So you can see roughly 2 million of them are for the founders and advisors. And then the other 2.6 million are reinvesting into the company. And then you have the other 10 million, roughly a little under, is for the public's investment opportunity. So currently here, how is Quant secured? Overledger forms the backbone of the Quant network. Overledger ensures communicability among DLT networks and interacts with different blockchains. The Overledger network includes gateways for linking different blockchains. Similar to Ethereum's proof-of-stake blockchains, the Quant network community is involved in handling treasury smart contracts. The community handles Quant payments following the users to the gateway. They do this in a manner where people are held accountable to any observer. All right. And so you can see where you can buy Quant. You can see them right here. It's actually more than there because I got mine on KuCoin. See? And then you can see on Coinbase Exchange, you can see you can purchase it there, or KuCoin, Uniswap, Bittrex, Gate.io, and other ones if you hit see all markets. All right, so this is the first page for the Quant. Now we're going to hit the website so you can get a little deeper dive into it. So here, connecting all the world's distributed ledgers for faster, more efficient growth. And then here, before we even scroll down, let's watch the video.
My favorite thing about Quant is that we invent and push boundaries every day. We live in a hyper-connected world and society that's ever growing and ever increasing. Our purpose at Quant is to unleash the power of networks as connected as the world we live in. Blockchain and DLT, distributed ledger technologies, are transformational and foundational to society. The biggest challenges enterprise face is the lack of interoperability and the ease of use.
Quant is solving the problem of complexity in DLT in two ways. One is to make it much easier to use. So we have an API that hides all of the complexity, makes it straightforward for developers to work with DLTs. The other thing is we're making it interoperable. So at the moment, there's lots of areas that are isolated where there's a lot of value, and we connect those together and make them available through the same easy-to-use interface.
We're split into two sections, R&D and engineering. So our R&D does the complex heavy lifting and understanding how to solve the problem in a prototype. And then we hand it over to engineering to make it enterprise level application.
Our core technology, Overledger, delivers universal interoperability that is fit for future and enterprise oriented. We see numerous possibilities for enterprise and developer use cases for Overledger.
The way I see the technology being applied in the mid-market is mainly around finance, so tokenization of assets, new models for syndicated loans, new models for trade finance. There's a number of initiatives in that area, and Overledger will accelerate those because at the moment they are traditional blockchain projects that are working in isolation. The way I see the technology being applied more at a macro scale is systems that are linking countries and linking trade blocks, so EU region, Latin America region, and then specific corridors between countries where many flows are being digitalized on DLT, and those DLTs need linking together to make that work properly.
Quant powers a hyper-connected world of interconnected networks. That's the future.
All right, so we finished the video. So hopefully that gave you a little more insight as to what Quant is about. And I'm going to just go over or through the website just to go over a brief overview so you can become familiar with it. Leading the connectivity revolution. And you can read these paragraphs as well. I'll read the first one. Recent years have seen massive advances in distributed ledger technologies such as blockchain, DAG, and Tempo. The result is a significant shift in the way individuals and organizations connect and interact with each other, enabling them to exchange information and assets more securely, simply, and most cost effectively. Quant is leading this revolution. We're already developed Overledger DLT Gateway, the world's first DLT gateway for enterprise that delivers interoperability across different systems, networks, and DLTs. Now we're building on this platform to help enterprises, governments, and individuals across the globe to benefit from the true potential of an incredibly powerful technology. So as you see, those are the two paragraphs that I said I was going to do one, but I did two. Unlock the true value of DLTs at a single stroke. Here, you can see Gilbert Verdian, CEO and founder of Quant. Here he is, if you wanted to see him. And then connected to world-class partners, Dia, All Cloud, Hyperledger, Oracle, Hall Hamburg. And then you have Global Legal, Global Chain Consortium. All right, so these are their partners here. Then you have any press releases and announcements. You can go here to view all to see if you're interested. And then we're just here at the bottom. So I do thank you guys for tuning in all the way to the end. This is about money. If you're a pro money geek as we are, I am encouraging you to do your own research, your own due diligence, see if these investments work for you. Because smart people pay attention when the market is down. If the company or project is strong with a strong management team and it has things that you could verify as the company having potential, this is an opportune time to invest. I am not a professional investor by any sense of the means. However, I am an investor, and if I find information to be deemed valuable or it seems valuable, I definitely would like to share with anyone who is interested. And this is the latest project that came across my radar. So hopefully it's beneficial. I do thank you guys once again for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. I'm going to load more content very soon. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am out.